Joe Biden is being urged to step into the Scottish independence debate amid fears the end of the UK would spell disaster for U.S. security. Azim Ibrahim, a director at the Washington-based Center for Global Policy, said the UK remained a vital part of the U.S. defense structure and warned the collapse of the Union would have a serious impact across the Atlantic. He said U.S. security chiefs were closely monitoring the situation in Scotland ahead of the May elections, which could see calls for a second referendum on independence reach fever pitch. Boris Johnson has made clear the UK government would not sanction Indy Ref 2, but Nicola Sturgeon's SNP has vowed to challenge any attempts to block another vote in the courts. But Professor Ibrahim warned the SNP's dream of independent nation status could turn into a nightmare. He said, Scottish independence would be a geopolitical disaster for the United Kingdom, the United States and Scotland itself. Independence would effectively neutralize the UK's military and diplomatic power on the global arena and deprive the US of one of its most pivotal allies, an ally that remains a critical pillar of America's defense structure. Professor Ibrahim said a Scottish breakaway would leave Britain's nuclear deterrent in disarray with the loss of the Faslane naval base. The SNP has committed to decommissioning the base, home of the UK's Trident nuclear submarine fleet, if it wins the independence battle, and there are few if any suitable sites for a new HQ along the English coast. Professor Ibrahim said, mitigating the consequences of independence once it has already happened will be an extremely difficult and costly task. And that is why the independence scenario is a lose-lose scenario for everyone, Washington, London, and the people of Scotland themselves, he continued. This is why the Biden administration needs to keep a very close eye on what is happening with separatism tendencies in the UK more than perhaps anywhere else in the world. Due to his closeness to Ireland, Mr. Biden is already keenly observing the consequences of Brexit in Northern Ireland. Mr. Biden and his administration need to be equally alive to the real and imminent threat emerging from Scotland.